each and every weekend I'm getting, Saturday, Sunday, every week of I'm utilizing it to spread a message of Sikhi. This month I'm going to Ludhiana for 3 days, then again Delhi for 3 days, again Ludhiana for 4 days, and October I'm going for another camp, which is a national camp. So this is the schedule I'm looking right now. As far as this martial art is concerned, and our the Sikh martial art is concerned, I have 9 years of experience in different martial art like Taekwondo, Jeet Kune, boxing, kickboxing, judo, karate. I spent since I was 14 years. I started the martial art career, and once I become a singer, the moment I took Amrit, there is a drastic change in my personality. Before I was just a fighter with no vision. There is no purpose of my life, no vision of my life. But after taking Amrit, after following Sikhism, I believe that from the fighter, I become a warrior. So this is a major difference in me, and I have developed some technique by using the Indian martial art, the Korean martial art and all, and our Sikh martial art, that how can we defend ourselves in different situations. The first problem we are finding in any roadside situation, that if we are stuck in a train or bus, and if we are fighting, the first attack is on dastar. एक सेकंड भी नहीं लगती, दस्तार निकल आती है, and it's very embarrassing situation for all of us. So how to defend that? Our course, according to National Crime Report Bureau (NCRB), it's a nationalized data. Just I'm sharing it with you. It's recent data before just 1 week. NCRB data though, 245 cases every day is filed against a woman crime. There are 245 cases they are filing against women every day. 90 women are raped in India every day. This is NCRB report. 2 women killed every day. And today, 11,80,300 cases are pending against crime against women right now. This much cases are pending. So this, and the worst thing about, only 60% of crime against women gets registered. So we need to increase this number by 40%. So this much situation in India right now, and UP is on the 3rd number. So this is the situation right now. This is why we need self-defense. So in each and every fighting style, each and every martial art, there is a science. What is the science I am going to tell you right now? I need one volunteer. Our human bodies are same. Every human bodies work same. The features are same. There are some weak points. No matter he is a thin person or he is a bodybuilder, he is a boxer or he is a wrestler, the weak points are always weak. That is why it's called vital points. It's a weak point. There is a science behind these points. If I indicate the points are eyes, nose, throat, neck, shoulder, floating ribs, lower stomach, groin, knee joint. These are the weak points. If you attack on this point, 200 pounds are far enough to break anyone's nose. If it is a Mike Tyson or a normal person, if 200-pound pressure we are applying on the proper nose, it will break, and that will give you 3 seconds of leverage, then you can escape. So there are 4 golden rules to how to defend ourselves. So we are not going to the rules. I'm just showing you one simple techniques. If he is holding me like this in a roadside situation, this is the situation we are finding right now in roadside like. एक बंदे ने फड़िया जाता है at the end, attack. So what we can do? Suppose I'm not a martial artist. If I'm not a strong person, he can easily move me up. Lift me, he can? Yes, see? If he can easily lift me up, he can throw me up. And 2 or 3 bande hote to kyun ladna? There is a science behind this. There is a just center of gravity. We need to take care about it. If this is a position right now, what we need to do? Just bend your body. Close to this. This is the position. Bend our body. Throw. A simple technique, and just throw. This is the simplest technique. So if someone is coming and he is pushing me with a full body power, push me. So this much power he have right now to push me. Push me with your shoulders. Push between the shoulders. This position is there. This position is there. Push. Full power. Full power. And I am here. I am not resisting right now. But with the one finger, you can just stop anyone to come forward. Like this. Without using your hand, push your body and come forward. Come. I'm not doing anything, just using the science technique. This is the center of gravity. So again, this is the power of a weak point. It's not able to take a single step. Can you? Again, so this is the technique. If someone is coming forward, just use your hand and just disbalance the center of gravity like this. Like this. Now, if you're stuck in a roadside situation, anyone is attacking on your dastar, what to do? How to defend yourself? If someone is attacking your dastar, first rule, don't bend your body. Because the moment you get down, it's easy to block your head. Suppose if I'm here, if I'm going down, it's very much possibility that you will hold me like this, anything, and then the more I try, dastar will come out. So this is the basic situation we are finding in a railway or on a bus, train or a bus. So if this is a position someone is holding, so hold him from the belly. Then you can protect your dastar and use your knee to defend yourself. Use your knee to the center part instead of coming out and use that head part. The first thing you can do, if someone is holding your neck, this is the most basic situation. Someone is holding like this, right? If you try more, it's possible that you try and go ahead better and hold you like this. Again, the dastar will come out. So in this situation, what you can do, just tight your neck. If I'm doing like this, I can easily control him. With the same pressure, I can easily control him like this because his neck is loose. The best thing, the shortest thing, the simplest thing you can do is just tight your neck. My hand is safe, tight your neck, not from there, like this. Now it is not possible for me. I'm applying a double power, but he's not moving a single step. I'm applying double power than that because he already tied my hand. So I cannot indicate him, and he can use the leverage. The leverage part is actually every fight goes on a strength and a power. Strength, power, speed. But we are working on a leverage, technique and timing. What is the leverage? If he is pushing me, I'm using his power. Again, push me. This. Use your opponent's power to defend yourself. This is the simplest and the shortest technique. So, if he's doing this, he's gripping my neck, I tight it. He's pulling. Now take a step to the center of between both the legs. Center between both the legs. Take a step. Use your hand and just throw it. Simple. This is a technique. This, take a step and throw. I'm not throwing right now. So now another technique. If someone is holding you tightly from any other want to try? Like you? Any volunteer? Any girls? You want to try? Yes. The simplest thing. Holding you by neck tightly. Both the hand. Now, if I'm using this, he is little bit thin in this situation right now, so I can easily do this. But if someone is strong, then what do we do? If someone is good in bulk and all, anyone you want to try with it? See, his strength is double than him. So what you can do? Now you can hold my neck. Yeah, he's applying a power. Little bit tight. Yes, so much power now. If we apply a little bit more, I cannot speak. Power applied. Good. So he's applying full power. He's choking me with his thumb. So in this situation, instead of doing this, you can do the simple thing. The simplest thing is to just sit down with your knee front on his leg. The simplest technique. Tight. The power is finished now. Simple technique. So if you are using this tight, okay, down. I'm going to teach you one rule. It's called heel rule. Heel rule is the simplest thing. You can grab anyone's head, you can lift it till your shoulder, and he will fall on this head part. So if I'm using this, I'm controlling you right now. This. Simply you will jump and fall. Ready to shake should be quick. If you want anything simple, if it's happened with any cord, you didn't have the strength to lift someone. If it is very tough and long run, you can do the simple thing. Again, if you're holding like this, sit down, take a punch. Powerful punch. 3-4 punches far enough, you get a leverage. And escape. Simple. If someone is holding you by collar, this is a fake attack. This is the thing you are going to do. Hold the neck. Push. Hold the neck and push. Push is just a faint indication. The technique is here. I'm pushing him like this from the hand outside. Pushing, right? Resist. Try to come inside. This. Now, use your right leg. Over here. Throw. With only one hand, without power. We are not applying so much of power right now. Okay? Push. Now he will throw back. Throw me back. Now I'm applying the power and throw. This is a technique. Because we have so much of time limit, there are hundreds of techniques. We introduce each and every technique through each and every weak point, how to attack eyes, nose, ears. But we have the time limit right now, so I'm giving you the basic information about self-defense right now. Now, all of we have Kada and Kirpan, right? How to use Kada and Kirpan? Anyone know? In this situation, give me one answer.
How to hold a Kirpan?
How to hold a Kirpan? How to remove a Kirpan immediately?
बटन ही नहीं खुलता।
किनारी Kirpan तैयार पर तैयार है। See, this is the problem. That's why we got beaten up. 1984. That was the issue. We were not there, but there. Until now, we didn't learn the lesson from that. I'm going to teach a simple lesson, simple technique, how to use Kirpan, how to hold Kirpan, and how to use it in any situation. But I want to make you aware. I want to request you. This is for adults, those who are 18 plus. But right now the situation is I'm going to teach you all. But make sure Kirpan and Kada is your last option. When any other option fails, then only, when it's on your life, this is a life question, then only remove and use your Kada and Kirpan as well.
Because this is the FIR law होती है और बड़ा लंबा केस चल रहा है। बच्चे लोग से भी सिखाया गया है। स्पेशली जाते थे कि ऐसा ना हो कि किरपान का मिसयूज कर लो बाद में किरपान बैन हो जाएगा वही कोई प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा तो लास्ट एज अ लास्ट ऑप्शन जिससे जिंदगी की बात पैदा हो जाए तब वी शुड यूज दिस किरपान एंड कड़ा व्हाटएवर अटैक्स आर वेरी बहुत ज्यादा person can within 2 steps.
Don't be in aggression. We should be always calm as a Singh and a cord. Kirpan is to protect, not to kill. It's to defend and to protect. So our Kirpan should be out on someone else's life or it's upon our life. Not to in aggression if someone says something and we do like that is completely wrong. So I'm going to explain you these techniques. This is a simple and basic technique, but make sure, and I'm telling you, if you're using this technique, you can fight in a crowd of 15 or 20. If you're stuck in a situation like riots, communal riots. So in this situation, if your opponents are there with the sticks or burning tires or anything, you use this technique, you can fight to 15 people easily with these techniques. So there are two basic things about kirpan. Only two, we are dividing the attacks into two parts. Kirpan attacks into two parts. One is stabbing, stabbing it means poke. One is cutting, cutting it means slash. So there are two parts here, like this, cutting, stabbing. Fine, I will do this. So I'm going to explain on the human body only. So I need one Singh as a volunteer. You can talk. You can give your mobile phone. You can continue with the shooting. So this is a human body, just like said. If you want to hurt someone for the deadly wound if you want to protect yourself, you should go at least 2 inches inside his body. 2 inches, because 2 inches is a layer of skin, muscles and veins. If you cut that part, then only you can get your internal organs, which if you damage, then it's for sure 90% you can die and you can be safe. So to cut 2 inches inside, you need to attack completely with the full range. So I'm going to teach 8 attacks. 8. It's not Gadka de Anwar. It's a mixture of any weapons martial art, and I mixed the Gadka war as well in it, and I developed 8 war. We are going to use it. It will save you. First, can anyone guess which is this very soft target, very easy to hit with the kirpan? Very soft target. Any guesses?
Neck.
Perfect. What did you say? Stomach? Stomach. No. Stomach is always protected with the hands. If you try now, you will for surely you will go down or use this hand techniques. But then neck is the softest target. So the first part we are going to use is garden from out to in. But before that, let me tell you how to hold the kirpan, how to use it, how to remove it. Your kirpan should be very much easily removable with one hand, like this. Quickly. You can lock it, you can tie it, but it can be easily removed. So you can hold like this. This is the Arabic khanjar. So I'm holding like both the way. But the kirpan you can use it like this, the edge this side, the round, this part, this side. There is a science behind that round, because once you touch the part, you can go inside. With the slice it will go inside, and with that round you can damage maximum. So this is the reason of the war. First war is garden. So everyone repeat with me. Pehla war, garden. Duja, in to out, garden. So 1 and 2, garden, out to in, full swing, in to out, full swing. Full swing is necessary, because if you go for small, you can miss the target. But if you go with this, it will give you impact. And if you are doing a swing, psychologically you are threatening a different part of that person. That if you are using this jangi war, hamesha haath kholte honge. So if you are using this jangi war, you are making an impact of a warrior. They will very scared. If you are cutting this, if you are applying on 2 or 3 people, 10 will run out. This is the technique. So don't use the short techniques. Use the full swings. So this is the 1, 2. Now third one is the very important, because you are targeting a chest part and a stomach part all together. But you should be always start with the shoulders. So the chira part is from the shoulders. What if he goes back? So that's why we are starting with the shoulders, because if he go back, you can just little bit push, and that will not yes. If he go back, I'm targeting here. If we don't go back, for sure I'm going to poke till his heart. But if he's not going, a little bit going back, then also I'm able to go back. Then I'm also able to hit the bar. So this is the reason behind the full swing and the full chira. The chira should be start from here to end with this intestine till here. So the chira should be like this, full from this edge to this. Now don't stop over here. Again the chira part. This is up to down, down to up. And you should be target this as well. This. This should be the one. 1, 2. Okay, so we are going to repeat. Everyone please speak because this is necessary to learn. Pehla bar, gardan, gardan, chira, 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 chira. So the chira bar we are going to count as a 2 only. 1 and 2. Simple. We can go up, but we are counting 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then petty. Stomach is the part there is no protection. Chest is a protection with the rib cage. Your center part is protected with the solar plex. Shoulder is already covered. Hands are protected with the strong muscles and elbows and everything is protected. But the stomach is the one. If you go only 2 inches inside, the intestine will be out. So for that, the petty is like this. This simple. Out to in, into out. So these are till now 6 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Simple. Now 7 and 8 are very important because this is a counter attack. If someone is coming towards you using any stone, any stick, barcha, goods, anything or anything in his or her hand, and if you want to stop, you can just easily stop with this block. If you want to attack me with the punch, attack. So I'm using my hand to block, which is wrong. Because if you continue with the block, when will you attack? Did you get that? No. If is it hitting me right now? Okay. So best thing I can do, anyone will say block, right? Attack, I block. Then what he will do? He will attack again with another hand. I'm blocking my 2 hands. If I didn't have in my hand. Remember this lesson. This is the sentence. Don't waste your hand for the blocks. Don't waste your hand for the blocks. Because if you block, you cannot attack. So he's hitting me here, here. Instead, I can go back. I can dodge. Dodge, it means to just go back. Yes? And go counter. Attack. Go with the chokes. Everything is possible. But with kirpan, you can do the best. With kirpan, don't just slowly. Okay? This one. All veins are cut. This hand with this or this, if you hit on the forearms, this is a very big muscle. If you cut, it won't stop bleeding. It won't stop bleeding without surgery. So just use your techniques. Okay. Dodge, use it again, dodge. So this is 7 and 8. These are the most common techniques using kirpan. So this is attack, but because of time limit, I cannot show you right now how to. I will use the knife word because if it's in our hand, it's a kirpan, but if it is some other person, it's a knife. So if someone is using knife, how to defend yourself? Because of time limit right now, I cannot explain. So we will quickly move to the Karadeva, and that will end up our sessions. So again we will work on the weak point. That will start with the side face, forehead, nose. So if you have kada, you can just. Anyone know how to use kada? Any technique? Any technique you have? Can anyone tell me? How to hold kada in a fight?
Like this.
Like this? Good. Like this. Anything other technique? Any other technique? I'm sorry to say, but it's completely wrong technique. Because if you hold like this, yeah, someone can easily break your finger. Easy. Face holding, no matter how tight you are holding right now, with a simple technique, it can be break. So, and other thing, if you're holding like this, okay, now smash your kada with the ball. It will hurt you only. It will poke in your hand. So make a kada of, hold a kada like that, and you can make your hand a hammer. You have a very good kada right now. This is the kada we should wear. I forgot actually over there. So this should be the kada over there. And now, how to hold it? Before that, make a fist like this. Make a fist everywhere. Feel this side part. The side part. This is the muscles which is very strong. If you practice, you can even break a coconut with this. Right? This is a very strong muscle, so use it with the kada and make it hammer. This is also called hammer in Kung Fu. This is a hammer which you can use it on the top of the head, on chair or anything. You can use the hammer. This is a hammer attack. But hammer with the kada is like this. Hold like this. Everyone, do it with me. And write your finger. Now feel the difference on your hand and this. This is a proper technique to hold the kada. And if you apply a power, it can be a hammer, a powerful hammer. It won't hurt you as well. So now the techniques and the weak points. You can go for the 1, 2 instead of neck, the same like kirpan. 1 and 2. Because it's a kada, instead of going chira, we'll go for the strike to the forehead and the nose. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 attacks are there. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both the shoulder bone. 5, 6. And the 7, 8 is the same block which you use with the kirpan. 7, attack, punch. This, a powerful strike which can be break the bone. This, 8. So these are the parts of kada and kirpan. We have the video which will make sure that it's only for internal groups which is not going outside. Or this is a request because you choose the people before the sending the lecture.
In fact, do not share it.
If possible, do not share it.
Facebook पे भी share नहीं करिए.
No share.
Do not share it this video because this technique is for us and for our protection. This is for okay. These are the techniques. In future camp, I will go with the advanced technique of self-defense. There are some techniques to defend core, how to defend their self right now. And take out. Can you come as a volunteer?
एक कॉल आता हो कि कोई कुछ नहीं
Can you bear the same line? See, she didn't have the strength to hold my neck right now because of the small hand and everything. If she wants to hold, she cannot. But there is a bar in kada that you can